Salve! It's your favorite Plague Doctor Rose Marinus. Well, welcome to the Call of Duty video. Yay! I'm probably doing this intro. You know, I'm gonna go with it. It's funny. Yeah. Just doing simple camo grinding today. Nothing too fancy. Some zombies, of course. Seeing how long it can last for, because that's what I typically do. Unless if I'm grinding a battle pass, then that's a different story. So, yeah, I mean, I just have... Specifically, we're going with the Opal camo for today, because I don't have Afterlife unlocked yet, which is the main one I want to get. Like, I kind of like this, but I like the Afterlife a little bit more. So yeah. Also, like, mild spoiler warning for next season, because they released this like a couple days ago. Really excited for next season because they're going to be adding Stitch for next season, which I loved him from Black Ops Cold War. He was great. I loved him as a villain. He has one of the most menacing villain designs ever, and I kind of figured he wasn't dead because, I mean, come on, we didn't see a body for hell's sake, so, I mean, yeah. Yep. Excited to see what else comes next season. You know, guns, do a zombie map, of course. It's always going to be good. So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. And that's all. I'll see you in the outro. Because I always record these things before the rest of the game. No, I do want to talk about it more at some point. At some point, not like at this minute. Why is things glitching? Okay. Call of Duty, you good? You good, bud? Hello? Hello? Okay. Oh. Oh, I'm too small to climb up the stairs. Oh no. Well. What? Oh? Oh, lost connection. Ah. Okay. But no, I mean, I guess back on a little bit of the topic of myism. What was I talking about? I forgot what was. That's right. Sometimes with autism, I forget things. Okay, aside from my controller dying, I genuinely like talking about my autism. Obviously, I don't want to give too much detail on like specifics, but like it's nice because I want to give people an understanding of that there is differences between autism, and that it's different for everyone. It helps us be more unique from others. And a lot of the times, people with autism tend to do amazing things too. And that's what I want people to see, is that this isn't something to be cured. This is something that is, to me, is a gift. Yes, there are struggles. There are things that are hard for me to do. But I can learn to go through those hard things. And that's the thing, you know, we do need to be told several times. But it's not that much, depending on the person. But that we're unique, you know? We're different. That's okay. That's why I'm using this, why I do this platform, why I do YouTube. Because it allows me to just talk about stuff. Stuff that I'm interested in, or just this kind of stuff, giving people an understanding of how autism works from my perspective. My perspective is not the only perspective out there. There are, I just don't know the numbers. But there are plenty of people out there who have autism or Asperger's or whatever you got. It makes, again, like I said, it makes all of us unique from each other. Every person is different. You get a different perspective on life. You know, you will never see me talk about gaming drama or something like that, because in my opinion, gaming is just like, when it comes to YouTube, gaming is drama 24/7 almost. And it's just like, I wanting to do that. It's not something I want to do or talk about or listen to. I'll occasionally pop in and see what's going on. But as an example of a company, now Ubisoft, I have recorded and still do play Ubisoft games, and the reason why is because I still genuinely enjoy them, and I just think they're still fun. You know, I know a lot of people think that they're these awful games, and from what I've played, they're really not. They're just not that bad, as people say they are. I mean, hell, Assassin's Creed is, from what I've seen, is one of the best-selling games of this year. So, clearly doing something right. And it's a company who I want to see, you know, succeed still. I see plenty of people talk about how they want, you know, companies to go out of business or something like that. And I get that. You know, Ubisoft has done some bad things, especially when all this stuff came out. I think it was like 2020, 2023, around there. Yes, you know, that stuff's bad. But just because there's one bad egg, a couple bad eggs in the company, doesn't make the entire company bad. And if a company goes down, then everyone loses their jobs. And for what I know, getting a job in the gaming industry is very difficult. You know? And yes, and another thing is, like, I hate layoffs. I agree with that one. Layoffs suck. But then when I also see those same people talking about a company who should go out of business or whatever, I get confused. Because then everyone loses their job. Not just a couple people, or a couple, like, not a couple, but you get what I mean. Just everyone. And I don't want that. I think about it this way. It's picking the lesser of two evils. They're both bad, and I don't want either of them. But I also don't want an entire company to go out of business, so just gonna lay off, I guess. You know, like I said, it's the lesser two evils. I don't want either. None of us want either. No one wants to have someone lose their job. But, I mean, yeah. Like, if you are looking for a good, underrated Ubisoft game, I have two recommendations for you. Play For Honor. Give that a shot. It's an amazing game, and watching those live streams is always fun, because I could tell those people have a passion for this game. They are passionate about what they make. You know, I'm a big fan of history. I watch a lot of history channels, especially for food. And that's why I love, like, For Honor so much. It's a great game, and it's very underrated. Another one is Riders Republic. It is probably one of the best sports games I have played when it comes to, you know, BMXing or skateboarding or something like that. I like the Tony Hawk games, but it's just like, I don't know, it's like that one a little bit more. I like how Riders Republic feels. You know, I understand not a lot of people like microtransactions. Both games have that. I want to emphasize this. It's something you don't need. You don't need to buy the stuff for the game. With both of those games, I've gotten plenty mileage in the past without spending money on it. That's what I want to emphasize to people. You don't need to spend money on games. You don't. Now, I get it if it's something like how EA used to do in the past, where it's like they locked like new game modes or something like that behind a paywall. Now, Riders Republic somewhat has that. Now this is my only complaint about Riders. I wish they had a free way to get currency so we could buy some of like stuff like skateboarding and all that. That is DLC you need to pay for. But also DLCs like that have been around since the PS3. So I'm also used to DLCs like the Fallout New Vegas ones, like Dead Money and Lonesome Road or whatever. I'm used to DLC, and I don't mind DLC. If I like the game enough, I'll pay for it. There are games which I do not mind spending the money for, and that are worth paying extra. That's how I look at it. It's extra. You don't have to buy it. Criticism. That's another thing. I feel like people are too critical nowadays. Like nitpicky sometimes. I've seen other people with that same feeling, that a lot of reviews nowadays are really nitpicky about mild things. But again, it's just one of those opinionated things. We all have a right to be annoyed at someone's opinions, but we all should be respectful of each other's opinions. And yeah, But no, back on the topic of Riders Republic, that's the again, like I said, one complaint I have is that there should be a free way to, in case if you don't want to spend the money, but you want to get skateboarding because it is $20, which for me is worth it because I like the game so much. But for some people, that might be too much, and I think that there should be a free way to do that. Something which I can actually praise them for is that they allow you to test out those the skateboarding stuff and all that to see if you want to buy it, and I like that, you know. But yeah, that's enough on that topic. Oh, I gotta get some. I need a break from. Okay, I skipped ahead a little bit. I had to get some food, so. Okay, but also when I got back, I skipped ahead a little bit for this, so I can, first of all, get to the parts we actually need to be at, and you know, so we can get the main objective. Hopefully, get the main objective of this video done. I think this is when the specials start spawning in. So, I was pack punch my gun because. Also, hey, he spawned in. Cool. Also get some of my daily challenges done over here anyway. Oh, well, he's dead. Cool. I hope that counted because I don't have it tracked. I forgot to track it before starting this. Yeah, and what else was there? Oh yeah, the new Helldivers update. Yeah, that's right. That is so cool. I've played a little bit of it to, of course, contribute. I have a little theory about that. I think it's set up to lose. I think we're gonna lose it. And the reason why I say that is, I could be wrong. I could be talking out of my ass. But just hear me out on this one. I think it might be set up to lose because we lost the first planet. That is a given. We have lost that one, and it has said even on the last planet that it's expected to fall in. I think last time we checked like 19 hours. So I think that they wanted to fail, and here's why. I think they wanted to fail so we can go on Super Earth as a new map. And if so, then I am fully there for it. I will play the hell out of Super Earth map if we end up getting it. Oh shit, I didn't realize I was there. That would be so cool, and it's kind of like, I don't want it to fail, but I kind of want it to fail so we could have that big battle on Super Earth. But who knows, I mean, I'm sure they're gonna have, I'm certain with that one that they're not gonna set that up to fail, so we'll at least give us a fighting chance on that, you know? But I don't know, it'd just be kind of cool to have that kind of map. You know, like every time an enemy gets too close, you have to fight them off on Super Earth. Uh-oh. I suck at dealing with this, guys. Hold on. I can upgrade to second pack. Hold on. Edit that out. But yeah, also the new War Bond is so cool. I'm sure there are some people who are going to compare it to World War II Germany, but as a Warhammer nerd, I see it as the Deathcore Krieg based off World War I Germany, and it gives me that vibe from World War I Germany, except the gas masks. They missed out on the gas masks. They should have done the gas masks. I'm just saying, you know, give me gas masks because they're cool. Okay. Okay. I hate fighting these things. They're so annoying. Because I should save that max ammo for when I need it. Oh, would you just die, you ugly bastard? There we go. You know, I mean, obviously from the title of the video, because I finally figured out what the title is going to be. I'm going to try and get the Opal camo, but if not, then whatever. Yeah. God, I'm having a fun time editing this video. I always enjoy editing, especially since I'm getting better with it. I still have a lot of improvements, I think, in my opinion. I have a lot of places where I can improve. Ooh. Oh, hey, look, another guy I need to kill. Cool. Ooh, okay, back up. Okay, cool. It's like once you get like maxed out everything, well, I mean, my stuff isn't maxed out yet, but once you get to that point, it's like you just wipe through zombies. The main goal of this video is to obviously, hopefully, get the Opal Camo for one of the guns. But see, like whenever I do these videos, I want to do something different from what most people do, as far as I know, which is doing the Easter egg and all that. Don't get me wrong, I like those videos, but I don't see a lot of people just casually playing. You know, not doing the Easter eggs, just doing some parts of them, just to get something fancy. But I'm just here to have a good time. I don't want to have to look up a guide and then. I tried to do that for a video, just wasn't my thing. I didn't really like it. I like doing this because it allows me just to ramble, and then I can keep in what I think is important. Because I'm almost certain there's some rambling I'm gonna edit out. I'm not gonna edit out everything, but ooh, person just have something different, especially for this. God, I love this animation. If I didn't keep it in, here it is again. It's the block cell gun. It's so cool. Imagine being able to do that. Cleaning your gun would be so easy. Because then you can just put it back together, boom. Alright, Mango's dead. Okay, seems like they're spawning in a bit more consistently. So, I have to kill 30. I don't know how many I've done so far. I think I've done 3? Yeah, 3. And I'm sure there's points in this video where you're going to see editing me a couple times. I like doing that. It's kind of funny for me just to go back through and realize, oh, I should have talked about this a bit more, or hey, I messed up on something, and yeah, talking about it for some of those Monster Hunter videos, which I do plan on doing playthroughs of Monster Hunter World, Rise, and Wilds. Why did I forget the name of Wild? Probably not like doing anything. I'm not gonna play how I usually do. If you're wondering how I play the games, I am very much a fashion hunter. I look for the best looking gear, and also with World, I'm of course going to do Iceborne, but I don't know about Fatalis. I still haven't done Fatalis on that game. I'm scared too. that from what I've heard, that fight is, oh, it's hard. I know the fight preceding it is also very difficult. So I'm still gonna do it. I just been procrastinating on it. I think I'm doing that on purpose. But you know what? I'm gonna do it. Maybe I'll live stream. Maybe I'll live stream my first time doing Fatalis. There we go. Okay. Hold on, I got it. Okay, hi, I'm back. My game crashed. Like, I actually think it crashed while I was doing something. So, luckily it saved. I'm so glad it saves. I had a heart attack in there. I was about to freak out, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, it saves, so I don't have to freak out about that. I did, while I was setting this back up, I did put on, as you can see right here, how many more kills I need. We have 4 out of 30. Something tells me we ain't gonna be able to make the full 30 in this video, but hey, that's fine. Shut up, phone. Oh good, so now we're in the rounds where they constantly spawn. So maybe we might be able to do this if I'm good enough. Which, I mean, hey, I've gotten better at Call of Duty over the years, so. Here's a fun story for you, and why I say I've gotten better at Call of Duty over the years. When I was, I want to say like 10-ish, around there, maybe younger. I played some Call of Duty. I played like PS3 games, PS2 games as well. I don't know if I actually think I did have like a physical PS2 for a little while. And then since the PS3 was crossed, I was able to play those PS2 games. So around that time, and I was every time I played Call of Duty, I used to shoot the chickens for some reason. Don't know why. My kid brain was like, ooh, fun. And that was it. But I would say like some of the games I played the most were like Spyro. I loved Spyro as a kid. I know it's not technically random, but that was my jam as a kid. I loved Spyro games. I think I played the first and the second one. don't know if I ever played the third. I think it did. I don't know. Well, whatever. I do have big, vivid memories of the third game, so yeah, that'd be a fun video. I do plan on getting Spyro Collection at some point, so maybe me doing a playthrough of those games. I don't do enough playthroughs on this channel. I should do a playthrough. If I'm gonna do a playthrough, I'm gonna redo my old Bloodborne one. Because if you look back at my channel, I did do a Bloodborne playthrough. That was way before I had any skill with Souls games. Now I do, kinda. I'm still kind of bad, but I can at least competently get through. And you know, I know some exploits. So I mean, so here's something you'll learn about me with that video. I play how I want to. I don't really care what other people think. So I sometimes will use exploits. I don't do anything too crazy. I'm just like, there's something exploitive, whatever. I'll use it, which is that in the arenas, that one map where it's like it constantly gives you runes, not runes, blood echoes. That'll tell you how much I've played of these games. I sometimes get them mixed up of what the points are called. But yeah. Yep. I mean, I guess it's not technically an exploit since it's in the game, so I guess I'm wrong. The only really exploit I've used in the Souls game is in Dark Souls 1 Remastered. The glitch where you can basically stack souls or whatever it is. If you know that glitch, then you know what I'm talking about specifically. And yeah, that's always fun to do. That character's overpowered. Like, I beat the game multiple times on that save. And now I don't regret glitching it, but I wish I had noticed sooner. And also, I wish I dedicated those New Game Plus playthroughs to finishing the quests. Because I definitely could have done that. It's fine. Also, I'm pretty sure I don't have every item in Elden Ring, but I have pretty much the items I think were the coolest. Like, I went through a bunch of videos, okay, I want this, did the quest lines, and yeah. See, it's funny, I beat the DLC, I think, on New Game Plus 4. Yeah. So, I had a great old time finishing that. Actually, funnily enough, I played it so much on launch that I beat it in like a day. I'm like, oh. Wait, 2 of them spawn? Sorry, I just noticed that there's 2 of them now. Okay. But yeah, no, I finished the DLC in like a day. It's not that it wasn't hard, it was just like, because it was technically 24 hours, so I'll tell you how hard that was. But yeah, and then I dedicated to, basically, why is the camos there? I had the camos off. Whatever. I just noticed that. But I dedicated that whole playthrough to, before it pretty much, like, I looked up one thing specifically, nothing spoilery, but like that you need to before you get to the final like stuff, that if you have any quests you want to do, you have to do it. And so I did that, so I ended up with majority of the items. I think it was missing like a couple other things like Icebox Bow and such, so yeah, I made sure I got that done. I think I have every item from the DLC. At least most of them. If I ever do like a live stream, whatever, or do a video of me playing the game, you guys go let me know if I'm missing some stuff. I'm not one of those people who needs every item. I just like to have some cool ones, something that's neat. Also, I kind of wear whatever I want in those games, so. Well, yeah, I didn't know that 2 of them would spawn, so I guess we'll see how that goes. And okay, how many? So 8 out of 30. Okay. Uh-oh. Now I got an idea. Since you don't count towards this camo. Yeah. Yeah, I love this thing. I'm just gonna specifically target it. There we go. God, I love this thing. It's another improvement I like. I like the, like, you know, armor plates and all that, but this I love, being able to use kill streaks and zombies. That's another change I thought was good for zombies. Has a lot more reason to have the kill streaks for Call of Duty. So, yeah. And skills on, so yeah. Where did the... Oh, there he is. Hi. Woo! Hey. There we go. Perfect. Did he drop max ammo? He did. Okay. Oh, shit. Woo! I got close. There we go. I never thought to use grenades to blow off his armor. That actually helps a lot. I should probably get double tap. I should get double tap. I'll get good Wonder Fizz. That. Shot daiquiri. I think I'm good for right now. So I still need to do... Oh, I might not do the AK in this video. Depends on how I'm feeling. Probably should try and do the AR. Yeah, that's better. Oh, hey, upgrade this legendary. Cool. So I like having the option to do that, but I just don't usually use it. Like I said, I always go until I die, or if I'm grinding Battle Pass tiers, till I get bored. Not like till I get bored. Great recommendation if you have the time when you are grinding Battle Pass tiers. If there's an XP event, even better. And the XP event has Battle Pass tiers. Play directive mode, or unless you're really good at standard, play standard. And I typically go for like an hour or two, just doing that. Why am I using the AK? And that usually gets me like a normal. Like if I do an hour, that's typically 2 tiers. But if I do 4. If it's not 4 hours, gods, I can't do 4 hours. My attention span cannot handle that. If I do 2, it's 4 or 3 tiers. I haven't experimented to see what it's like when there's an XP event going on, but I will get back on you on that when I do a video again. So I am for sure going to try that out tonight and see how it goes. I can only imagine what you would get if you did like 4 hours. Gods. See, I can't do it because I sometimes need to change maps in order to keep going. So I like the minigun. It makes such a beautiful noise. Gods. Glad they brought this back. Yeah, like I said earlier, I think this might be my favorite Call of Duty game. Like even above like my original favorite Call of Duty game was Cold War and Ghosts, but now it's this and Ghosts. And Cold War. Not necessarily in that order. Number 1 is this, second is Cold War and then Ghosts. I just need to do a sequel to that game. It's such a good game, and I respect it though. I will always do that. I don't want to get cornered. Oh, hey. I'm not dying here. I refuse. I will finish this, I swear. I'm ending this video on a death. Okay. Max ammo gobble gum, what am I doing? There. Is it a spark? I use that for no reason. I hate you, Call of Duty. Nah, I'm joking, but pain. That's all I feel whenever that happens to me so much. Like I will use the max ammo gobble gum, and then immediately after that is spider round. You know, where you get a free max ammo. Die, please, die. I'm not gonna have every single Mangler death in this, so every now and then I'll have a pop-up of how far I am. Nice. Ooh, let's back up for a little bit. Hey, nuke, cool, boom. Did that kill it? Oh, it did. Oh, nope, never mind. I saw it pop up on the map. Hi, buddy. I have no idea where the armory is at in this map. I can't find it for the life of me. I have to look it up at some point. But right now is not a good moment. I love the ragdoll physics in this game. It's amazing when an explosion goes off and and the way the zombies just fly away. It's always funny. I should free fire. There we go. That's a good one. Wish I had a perkaholic sitting around, but you know we can't have nice things. Woo! Got a little overzealous there with that, but hey, I'm still alive, so. Just gonna hold down the R2 button. Damn. Yeah, this is nice. Still going. Still going. Oh, nope, never mind. I was supposed to say it was about to die, but nope. Still going. Still going. Damn, how long does this last for? Oh, finally, jeez. Alright. Ooh. This. Did I say ammo or can't? Whatever. Whichever one I said, I'm sure my editing self will make. I just bought ammo and I did it again. I am cursed to always purchase ammo at the worst timing. Because yet again, I purchased it right before the max ammo round, where I could have gotten the ammo for free. Well, shucks. It's better for criticals. Don't know why, I'm just better at getting critical hits than first person. Yeah, you stay over there, big boy. And might as well. Wee. Yeah. Just gonna target him first. There we go. Now to kill everything else. Love this thing. Sounds so good. Might as well get all the ones out here. Oh, I saw that. There's another Mangler. Oh, there's 3 Manglers this round? There's 4 Manglers this round. Unless it's the round change I didn't realize. There's another one. There's another big boy. Oh, great. I don't think the round changed. I think there's 4 Manglers now for every round. At least it'll make it easier to get this challenge done. But, gods, I didn't know that. Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna go get a minigun. Not for the Manglers, but for, you know, Mr. Big Boy over there. There we go. Alright. There's the rest of them. No, I like living. Get away. Okay. Just so we know how many more do we need. We need 6 more. And I could die to see how many levels I got from this, because holy shit, I better got like 10 levels. I don't think it'll be that many, but you know. So probably next round I should have enough to get Opal. I'm out of ammo. Get the hell away from me! No. Can you move away from the ammo box? Please, you big bitch. Okay, minigun. Die. Please die. Please die. Thank you. Alright, cool, we did it. I get the feeling I should buy another one of these. Hold on. It won't be enough ammo to kill it next time, so I'm just gonna waste it. Gonna grab an death machine. That. Just gonna fight it out here. We're gonna do the next couple in this area. How many more do we need? 3? 3 or 4? I don't know how to count that way. It sometimes gets confusing for me. I don't know if it's gonna be more manglers or not. Seven, 3 more. Believe 3 more. Yeah, 3. I just had to count it in my head. Insta-kill, that works wonderfully for this. I hope another one spawns before this ends. Yes! Come on, one more. Just one more spawn in like 13 seconds, please. If I kill enough of you, I can get one to spawn. Why didn't I change back to my healing aura? Ah, damn, there's not gonna be another one. Okay. Yeah, just to make you all die faster. Spawn, thank you. Where are you? Come out. Die. Please die. Please. Yay! I did. I don't even like the Opal camo. I'm just doing this to get the other one. Let's exfil. Let's see if we can do exfil. I don't know if we'll be able to do it, but it doesn't hurt to try. Alright. I'm gonna start running towards it. So I'm sure it's gonna be somewhere over there. Yep, I was right. It's really close, okay. I'm gonna try mango spawn for this one. Ah, well. I think they do. Doesn't matter. Zipline. Ooh, yeah, that's right. I forget they spawn too. Focus all my attention on the abominations. If I die, it ain't no big deal. I do have a self-revive, so I will be able to revive only once, though. Alright. Cool, 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 cool. If I can exfil, that would be perfect for an ending to this video. Come on. Only a couple more. Okay. I did. I successfully exfilled. Oh my god. Woo! Well, there you go. There's a video. I never actually successfully exfilled for this game, so that's just cool. Nice. Cool. That took forever to do. And for a camo I don't even like, just to start unlocking a camo I do like. Oh, that's a lot of kills. 1,798 kills, and 884 were criticals. Wow. Alright. Yeah, 38 minutes, so that's not bad. Alright. How many levels was that? 2 levels, not bad. Hey, made a level 50 on my count, so that's pretty cool. Let's see, I'm 79% of the way there, so almost out the pass. Have fun at the outro. Welcome to the outro. If you enjoyed the video, please appease the algorithm by giving a like and consider subscribing, as the algorithm is a hungry beastie, and if you don't, I will steal all the food in your cabinet and replace it with black licorice only. Don't think I won't. And if you see a gap in content, don't be alarmed. I may have to move to a different place, and once I am settled, uploads will be more consistent. And one final thing, I might, this isn't a guarantee, but I might do a Monster Hunter video around the 20th, give or take. I gotta look at their Instagram, because they're doing the event quest that is going to give out the scarf, which we've all been waiting for. And then probably around the 30th will be another one. I gotta look up again what the event schedule is, because I believe there's a event coming out, a collaboration event coming out during then, so that'll be all. So have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.